someone has been getting into the grow house and nibbling all my little coriander plants, which is a bit annoying, it's got to be said, but at least on the plus side rather, I got some out of focus, mildly in focus, cute little Anaheim chilies, and even bigger little peppers. That's pretty funky. I'm pretty sure this water collecting on the inside of the grow house isn't a great plan. And maybe... Oh, and there's a poor little ladybird. Oh, come on, you don't want to be there. Come on. Honestly. I've also popped in the last of the Anaheim chilies. There's 2 more in the grow house, but the seed packet did say that they're okay to go out sort of by June-ish, so hopefully this will be okay. It has already, and little chilies on already, so hopefully it will be very happy there. There was already a hoverfly hovering around it earlier on, so that's a good sign. I've also popped in some pots next to the squash and the courgettes and the well, those 2 mostly, just because we're gonna get like 3 days of pretty much 30 degrees next week, so I thought, well, you know, it gets the water down to the roots and they need all the help they can get, really. Oh, this isn't going to be much use to keep off the carrot root fly. I guess it's pretty impressive that this fleece did last as long as it did compared to some of the others. So that's who's been on my pak choi. You're going to have to be disposed of, well, to the compost bin at least. I think I might have to take out some of this spinach, not just because it's bolting, but it's swamping out the poor old Scarlet Emperor there. Go on, buddy, you can do it. Oop. Some positive news. It seems that the leeks, which I sowed on 17th of May, have finally come up. I was about to give them up as a bad job, really, and just plant some stuff over them, but no, they're there, and there's some more there, so, oh, better late than never. I know leeks take a while, but it did seem slightly excessively long. The ones at the back there, which I think I sowed about middle of March, that's pretty much when I sowed everything. I'm pretty sure they didn't take anywhere near that long, but, you know, I guess when things are inside they will be a lot quicker than when you sow them outside. That's life. So yeah, that's nice. Get a few more leeks. I do also have some that are on the balcony, so I'll have to find somewhere to squeeze them in as well. I'm not quite sure how, but one of my chards seems to have turned out to be a beetroot. I don't know how, because I sowed it from the packet of chard seeds, but oh well, there we go, another beetroot in here. The chard are a little bit nibbled, but at least they're, you know, they've settled in and they seem alive, so hopefully at least I've got 2 plants going and an intruder. Got me some more nettle tea on the go, should be ready end of July, just about. Excuse my awful writing, I was writing that at a funny angle. That isn't just what my handwriting looks like, honest. Once again, my quest to get some sort of functional strawberry bed continues. The fleece, unsurprisingly, wasn't a great idea, but I really need to get something going because we do actually have, surprisingly, a couple more little strawbs coming along, and I'd really like to have more than 5 of these, even though they were free and I didn't pay for them. So, turns out that the hoops that were in that long sort of dark green netted cloche net thing that used to be over the sprouting broccoli at the back, they fit perfectly over here. So I'm thinking, pop them in, pop the netting over, or some other netting if this one's too small. Now hopefully that means that the pigeons can't just sit themselves down on top of the net that goes straight across and munch all my strawberries. I also need a really shadow very professional, a really good weed in here, because it's just completely ridiculous. There's also at the back, I don't know if I can shuffle along without tripping over things, there's also a couple of runners coming off, which is pretty cool, so I really need to get this bed in some sort of functioning order. Coolio, so we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strawberry runners, which isn't too shabby, and also 1, 2, 3 strawberries. I mean, 3 strawberries is the most impressive thing in the world, but they were free, these plants, so I really can't complain. Hopefully this is going to be marginally better. The clothes pegs help to hold the netting a bit taut. I mean, it still has some give, but yeah, given that it's not as close to the ground, hopefully that'll deter the old bar stewards. We'll go on, shall we? Shall we pull out a beetroot? Any minute now. Oh, little beetroot. I was wondering why this one looked so weird. It's because it was one of those little pots, you know, that M&S gave out, like the various sort of free mystery seeds, and evidently this didn't break down, but still it's not bad. And there's a little like tiny off growth. Don't think that's really one, but that's not bad. Some sort of beetroot, whatever that is. Oh dear, maybe I should have earthed the tatties up a bit more, but on the plus side, it's not bad-sized potatoes. Hopefully if I do cover them up, then they'll return to a potato colour and not stay green, but yeah, fingers crossed though. That these lettuces are going to be coming out sooner rather than later, I thought it would be a good idea to pop some things in. So the plan is for some dwarf beans, Sinesta variety. I had some inside, but they just don't seem to be doing anything, so I thought maybe I'd pop them out here. And it also says they grow up to a height of about 45 centimetres. Do you know what's about 45 centimetres? Even more close frame. So I'm thinking of sowing a couple at either end. I've got leeks behind, they're starting to sort of chunk out a bit. And hopefully they'll do a little bit better. I'll pop some of the little plastic tubs on, like mini cloches, if only to remind me exactly where I've planted them. And fingers crossed, they'll come along quite well, and I think that should be just the right size. So get me some wee little beans in, and then as the lettuce comes out, I guess I could either sow some more lettuce or some spinach, or just pop in a few more beans. I've got some actual, proper canes as well. So I can make myself another little bean section. Should be fun though. I had these and they're quite a funky colour. There's only 15, and I think I've used at least 5 already, so hopefully these work this time, otherwise I'll have actually finished them this year. I won't have even got any plants off them.